It's that time again. Season 2 is going to be ending pretty soon. As of recording this, it is May 28th. I will be posting this when downtime is currently going on, so anything that happens between now and when downtime is going on, I'll just add in the description. Before I begin the review, I just want to acknowledge that they did lay off 1,000 employees this season, and although this season is just peak, I do want to take time to acknowledge those who lost their jobs because of crappy decision making going on at Epic, and I hope they're alright. Now let's start the review.
There's signals coming from in there? Seriously?
No more Mr. Ice Guy.
Season 2. This season blew my mind. I loved the beginning of this season. The season's theme is rivalry, and it's split up into 3 different acts that happened all throughout the season. We are going to start with Act 1, Rise of the King. This is the start of the season, like I just said, so obviously we're going to have a new battle pass, and this battle pass is clean. I seriously don't think there's a bad skin. Unlike last season battle pass, which had a ton of bad skins, Ice King looks sick. They brought back the foundation. They brought back the 7. I love the extra styles you can get by completing quests. Like Ice King can be like yellow. I think it looks cool. There's a new way to get onto the island this season with driving the battle bus. Each match, someone will randomly get selected to be driving the bus. It's cool. Kind of funny how like crazy people's drivings can be, and you can be crazy driving yourself. So yeah, it's just not impactful like surfing was, but I also didn't like surfing. So there are new locations. Dark Dominion is basically Lethal Labs. Frigid Fortress is really cool. New Sanctuary is just what we had previously, 7ified. And Squibbly Shores, probably the most interesting location on this map. I really like this location. If I don't really know where else to land, I'll land here. You know, it's center of the map, sort of. There's a lot of action, a lot of loot. Yeah, I really like this location. There's new bosses, as there always is. Dark Voyager's Echo, Ice King, and Dark Squibbly, I believe is his name. They're not the craziest bosses ever. They spawn all over the map too, which is interesting. Dark Voyager's Echo will spawn in these like drone things. So yeah. Ice King also spawns in with this other girl. I forget her name. Chaos cubes were around the map that you could collect for some XP. Don't really care. Why did I write this down? New and returning weapons. Chaos Ruler Shotgun. I do not like this gun at all. I hate it. I hate it. I don't like it. Vector 7 DMR. It's good. I'm glad that after 100 meters the bullet becomes bullet drop. That's pretty good. Nemesis AR makes a return, which I like, because now it's not bullet drop, it's hit scan. It's a pretty good option. Thunderburst SMG is probably my favorite weapon this season. I love this gun back in Chapter 5. I love it more now because it's not bullet drop. Combat AR came back. This time it's different because for some reason they like changing this gun up so much. Overdrive Grenade is basically a nerfed shockwave grenade, except it gives you an effect and like infinite slap. So I like this item over the shockwave because it's more balanced. 7 Power Gloves, Ice King Gauntlets, Skyline Deployer, and the pistol all are in. But yeah, 7 Power Gloves are just alright. I wish they sent you further. Ice King's Gauntlets are pretty OP actually, now that I think about it. Skyline Deployer is just okay. It's an interesting way to get around the map. And the pistol, not much to say about it. It's a pretty good gun. Nothing more, nothing less. There are these new exotics. Lawful exotics. Basically just a lawless exotics, but like lawful. I don't know why they decided to do this. At some point they got vaulted for some other exotics, which I'll throw on screen right now. Yeah, I don't know why. Rival boards, the main theme of the season. Similar to bounty boards, you will start a rival with someone. If you win the rivalry by eliminating them, you'll earn 10 rival tokens. You'll earn 20 if during a power hour or if it's a rematch, and a point for your team. And what I mean by team is at the start of the season, you got to choose which team you were on, Team Ice King or Team Foundation. We need more Team Foundation people. The more rivals you complete, the more points your team gets, and the more points you get, the more closer to milestones you'll get. Milestones are items or weapons or features that will be added throughout the season if your team reaches the milestone. So for Act 1's milestones, we got the Ice King Spray, Ice King Gauntlets, Slapperoni Pizza, which is a pretty good healing item, a Rift Anomaly, the Enhanced Harpoon Gun, and the Vault Key for the Ice King. Team Foundation, we got 7 Spray, 7 Gloves, which I just talked about, the 7 Cluster Cannon, which I swear I never see that thing anymore right now. I think it got vaulted. The Foundation's Rift Rifle, Golden Fishing Spots, which you can fish chests out of. I just learned this recently. And a Vault Key for the new Sanctuary. I'll be honest, I think Team Ice King had the better stuff here. They had the Slapperoni Pizza, the Enhanced Harpoon Gun, they had better stuff. We just had really niche stuff, I feel like Foundation's Rift Rifle. When's the last time you used that? Never, because you had to hire the Foundation, then get 3 kills with the Vector 7 DMR to get the exotic. Why? Why so specific? And no one's surprised, Team Ice King won Act 1. Act 2, the Elites. I'll be honest, this act was kind of boring. There's a new boss on the map, Elite Zadie, and she dropped her mythic hammer revolver. There was new map changes, and I always love it when they change up the map. Builder's Barracks is now a new location. It is fully editable by anyone, and Tip Top Terrace was removed because I think there's a max amount of POIs that they want to have, I guess. There was new milestones. Team Ice King had the Hammer Revolver, the Recon Scanner, Reforged Infinity Blade, and Slipstreams. Team Foundation, because I'm on Team Foundation, we got Super Shredder Shotgun, Builder's Barracks Expansion, the Cube Rifle, improved Vortex Beacon at New Sanctuary. I think it's pretty tied, honestly, because Team Ice King got the Recon Scanner, but we got the Super Shredder Shotgun, which that thing can cook you. Don't sleep on the Super Shredder Shotgun. It can cook you. Save the World became free to play and heavily updated after years, and so to celebrate this, they added Save the World characters to the main story of Battle Royale, and I think that's really cool how they finally decided to care about Save the World. A new reload map was added. It's just alright. It's not Starfall bad, but it's not Venture good, you know what I mean? And no one's surprised, again, Team Ice King won Act 2, because no one likes the Foundation, apparently.
Heroes never die.
The cavalry's here!
Act 3. Zero Build had a massive overhaul this update. Massive. You'd spawn in with a great pistol and a mini. There are pocket items, brick a bunker, there's a free fall mechanic where you could cut your glider and fall to the ground. You wouldn't die because they removed the ability to die to fall damage. Overshield was fully recharged upon eliminating an opponent, which is pretty cool, could help you in a pinch. There are new landmarks and POI changes because this update was Overwatch themed. So they changed a bunch the gas stations to these Overwatch locations. There are new weapons to celebrate the Overwatch characters, Tracer's Pulse Pistols, and the Mercy's Healing Staff. Mercy's Healing Staff is actually pretty good. It's a pretty good healing item, and I don't use Tracer's Pulse Pistols enough because I'm stuck with the Thunderburst SMG. This thing's so good. New milestones, because this is a new act. We got, for Team Ice King, Overwatch Payload Anomaly, Overwatch caches, which basically changes the loot of the cache you can find. Overwatch logo spray. 3 things, that's it. Team Foundation, We got Overwatch Dropship, which would spawn on the ship and it would land somewhere on the map. Overwatch Cache, which changed the loot of the caches, and a Mercy Spray. That's it. I don't know why they decided to just make Act 3 so small and give us basically nothing. The renewed exotics, Overdrive, Pulse Rifle, Marksman, Bow, Hop Rock, Arc, Lightning Guns. Say that 5 times fast, Jesus. Siphon, Twin Hammer Shotguns. These ones are just alright. The exotics have changed so much in this season. And Community Day. Free rare cosmetics, Indigo Kunos released to the shop, special loot pool for Community Day only. 50 levels were able to unlock. Rival credits had a 5 times multiplier. Blue chests all day long, golden fireworks, special power hour, showdown, epilogue begins, which only has one milestone. Free rewards if you win a match, and an end of season live event revealed. This day will be stacked. I'm recording this on the 28th, so we're 2 days away from this, and I'm so excited for this day. Unfortunately, Team Ice King won Act 3. That's 3 acts they've won. I want to give some honorable mentions to some key things that happened throughout the season. June 5th will be the Shattered live event. Season 3 is apparently named Runners. I have no idea what that could be. They also gave us a teaser word, which was fused. So the only things we know are fused and runners. That's it. I don't know for the life of me what this season will be about. There was a huge April Fool's update. We got big heads, finger guns, llama riding. Players could give other players biggie pack rides. It was a fun time for the day that I was in, and then everything was just gone. OG Season 8 began. It was fun. I don't play OG that often. I only play it once, win a match, and then leave. Fortnite Festival Season 14 happened this season, and we got pro drums and karaoke. And Laffy headlined this festival season. There was a Star Wars event. No one cares. Lego Ninjago Wave 2 happens. No skins, unfortunately, which I wonder what happened. Apparently they were never planned, but most leakers said that they were planned, so I have no idea. Icons that were released this season. We got Somerset, Reddish, Moxie, and Typical Gamer. You know, it's always cool to get more icons in the game. Storyline reveals. We finally figured out what happened to the rest of the 7. Spoiler alert, not that interesting. Origin was lost to the Chrome. Visitor Reality Zero was lost to the Chrome. Scientist was lost to the Chrome. The Imagined died. The Paradigm was sacrificed. The Singularity is apparently incoming. Now, I'm glad they decided to give us something, like give us closure on these characters, but why would you just abandon them for like 3 chapters? That doesn't make any sense to me. Quick recap. This is the smallest I could fit in a quick recap. There's so much more to the story. Foundation, Jones, Hope, The Order, The Visitor, Reality Unknown, which is Fortnite OG, the game mode. The Elites and the Overwatch characters are fighting the Ice King and his Legion. Meanwhile, the Dark Voyager is reassembling the 0 point for his unknown master. Now I'm going to talk about my personal opinions on the season. It was really good. This season was really, really good. My biggest problem with Chapter 7 was the map was summery themed, but we were in winter, and that made no sense to me whatsoever. But now that we approach summertime, spring, the map feels more appropriate, I guess. The map feels a lot less out of place. I've started to like the locations a lot more, like Squibbly Shores. Obviously, like that area really renovated landness that this chapter had. Frigid Fortress is also a great addition. I really like Ripped Tides. I like Battlewood Boulevard. I think it's a pretty good location. There's a lot of these like solid locations that I would find myself landing at any one of them. The gunplay this season was a perfect mix of wackiness but balanced. I love coming across like hidden audio logs to know about what's going on in the story. Everything they did this season just was so good. The only problem with it is the Chaos Reloader shotgun because that thing takes zero skill to use, but they still pump me for a ton of damage, and it's just so annoying. And the Mythic one has 2 shots in it. Like, what? So overall, I'm giving the season a 9.5 out of 10. I would happily replay the season again if given the chance. This was such a good season. The rival mechanic was genius. It gives me something to like grind for because I'm trying to grind for 1,000 rival wins before the end of the season. I'm at 600 right now, so I don't know if I'll make it, but I love the grind. I love it. That is my recap of this season. Let me know what you thought of it. It was really fun in my opinion, and I will see you later in season 3.